Hey everybody, and welcome back to Let's Play Bleak Faith Forsaken. And once again, we load into the game to find Homunculus and Nameless Hero having fun? I don't know, man. If anything, it bothers me that it's not perfectly centered. Anyway, so, I guess I hadn't really placed this one here last time. Where did I stop exactly? I was still, like, experimenting with these kamas, right? And I have actually been using them a bit more. And they have grown on me. In fact, I've also... I did look up the status effects because as I said, I couldn't remember where the game told me about them, or if that's a place that I can, return to. So I looked it up online, and I don't know if the information is still completely correct because there have been patches, but apparently I was wrong, and Frost is actually another damage over time, but just vastly superior to fire because it also slows enemies down in addition to damage over time. So that's actually a pretty good effect. And the decay effect is actually considered by some, maybe by all the pros in this game, to be the most powerful effect because it stacks. And each stack reduces enemy resistances and armor, just damage resistances, I guess, in general. And the damage they deal, I think. But most importantly, their resistances. So, and this weapon here has a 30% chance to apply decay. And it's a pretty fast weapon. It's a very fast weapon, actually. That deals very solid damage. So I've been using it to fight just, some of these enemies here. As I was... I basically just re-explored the areas that I explored last time, which is probably a thing I should just be doing in general, just to make sure I didn't miss anything, or just to look for things I might have missed, I guess. And I did find a thing that I guess we're going to be backtracking to. Right, as you also saw, I did put some crystals. Oh, I just randomly stopped. Yeah, I just randomly stopped. I'm holding forward and running, but I guess sometimes there are just tiny little ledges that you get stuck on. It's fine. This guy is still here. I mean, yeah, look at that. We're wrecking him. And there, with the final hit, we also afflicted decay. I think we saw that item and that ladder last time, right? In addition to that over there. So we know there are things over that way. Which, of course, makes it a bit awkward that the only path forward leads in the complete opposite direction. But there are also other places. Obviously, there's that whole elevated walkway in the big pillar room with a guy up top and an anomaly as well. So the one thing, obviously, that's objectively worse compared to my beloved Claymore is the range. It's not great. And it doesn't stagger, I suppose. I mean, yeah, those would be the main downsides of a smaller, faster, lighter weapon compared to a big, chunky two-hander. That's okay, though. I want to keep playing around with this. And apparently, especially against bosses, which I suppose, for the most part, are probably... Uh-oh. Not gonna... Could you please lock on when I tell you to? Thank you. Jeez. Yeah, and bosses are probably not gonna stagger much to begin with, so that benefit of the heavier weapon is probably not even really going to factor into it. But yeah, the decay effect should help a lot, or is supposed to help a lot, if it wasn't massively nerfed. Well, I guess we'll find out. The reason I came back here is because there is totally an anomaly here. And I guess I was talking, you can once again hear it, but when I was just replaying, I did hear the hum before I actually found this thing. It's also in a pretty obvious location, I suppose. In a pretty suspicious location. So very findable. Eternal rain. Is this actually gonna tell me that it's not actual rain, but it's actually dripping down from the reservoir above? The rain here is calming. The noise drowns everything else out. The creaking and humming of the grating concrete and rebar are all drowned out by the shattering of raindrops. Maybe one could dream here. Oh, it's just kind of nice and contemplative. Anyway, I think that's it. as far as things I've found. I mean, it's still very possible that I missed something, but I did take my time and look around all the way back to the very beginning of the zone. I guess... yeah, I probably should heal. Alright, so, I started talking and completely lost my train of thought immediately. So I did put some crystals into these counters, which came with nothing equipped. And by the way, yeah, these guys just turn invisible, so you can totally just attack them while they try to run behind you. That definitely helps. Huh? Oh, of course there's a stupid ghost. No, actually, I never do that on purpose, and I just press the wrong button there. Okay, good. Thanks, ghost, for existing. Okay, anyway. So this is all new. Wait, are we getting closer? I mean, we actually were closer to that destination at some point. There is an anomaly up there. Okay. And so, yeah, just to finally finish that train of thought, I did socket in health drain, so vitality, leech, or whatever. Yeah, health leech. Flux leech, actually, which I thought, you know, was maybe a useful thing to have. So I can actually use my magic and then, you know, attack stuff until it refills. I haven't tested that at all yet, so I should just use some ability so I can start refilling mana and see just how quickly that goes. If that's even remotely realistic. But, I mean, again, in a boss fight, it's some way to regain mana, just passively. So that seems like it could be good. And then I also put in 5% chance to inflict frost, which, you know, isn't much. 5%, that is. But, well, if it actually does slow the enemy down and also deals damage over time, why the heck not? So, yeah. And since I now have health leech in the weapon itself, I also went back, not down, went back to attack power instead of the health leech here. Yeah. Okay. That's just that. There's, of course, a stupid ghost there. Echo collector. Handler echo? Just like that? Oh. Okay. Awesome. I mean, that's only gonna put her to level 2, which... all of my equipment is already level 2, so... I guess that by itself is not gonna do that much. But it's still good to have in general, I suppose. What the heck? These talking enemies are so weird. Not a fan. Oh, right, that makes sense. There was one of these guys. Oh, you're not dead somehow? Oh god, I got stuck on the railing. Oof. Okay, Jesus. Wasn't there another one? Yes, actually. Uh-oh. Yeah, I got stuck a little bit again. Okay, with this weapon, clearly... oof, the leech rating makes a big difference. Because I used to leech 9... oh, that just killed me. Yeah, I was thinking about healing, but I also thought that I would be able to get to the enemy and attack, but something about these hallways specifically, and those staircases, was particularly awkward. So yeah, anyway, with the 50 leech rating, I was leeching about 10, 9.9 per hit. Give me that item, you jerk. But now with only 20, it's just 3 per hit, which, you know, is still something at least. But of course, compared to our overall health, it's not that much anymore. Now, where's this? Oh, okay. There's that enemy. He's gonna turn invisible. I can still kind of see him. Just make sure you lock onto him and it's fine. Did he drop something? Nope. Yeah, these guys are technically not that bad. I mean, they shouldn't be. Ooh. Are we going up or down? Okay, up there is an anomaly. Of course we got ghosts. Well, let's go up for now, I suppose. Can't wait to run into more ghosts. Oh, wait. Oh, this is just a dead end here. Fair enough. Just a material. Where was that anomaly? Oh, it's right here. Okay. So you really can't just interact with it. Well, I mean, I guess I had scanned it before at one point. But presumably you can interact with them if you know where they are, even if you've never scanned them. In fact, I'm pretty sure I did confirm that with an earlier one. Anyway, the drone, as in the noise that is happening at all times in the background. A city's hum is a relentless grating sound, a discordant symphony that combines the despair of lives eternally trapped and the unfulfilled potential of what could have been. It resonates through the city's structures, a reminder of the tragedy that has befallen it. The once vibrant reality has calcified into a grotesque parody of itself, consumed by its own anomalous nature. The city's sapience, once a thriving essence of life and purpose, has been devoured by its own insatiable hunger, leaving behind only a haunting echo of what was lost. This relentless consumption has turned the city into a monument to its own tragedy, a place where sense and meaning have been irretrievably lost to the void. Wonderful. Oh, Conrad's Warlog. Almost complete, 5 out of 5. Did we not read this? I guess not. We were ambushed yesterday in the temple we've set up camp in. Yet it feels pathetic to say by whom. A single knight wearing the grin of death. He would pass for a clown if he hadn't told me what he had. Huh? He hadn't told me what he had. I will retire into what's left of the monastery to reconsider everything. The state of affairs is such that I'm sure the administration will soon step in. I would wish luck if it were anyone else venturing below. But I hope they meet what they deserve at Yaroslav's gate. I would wish luck? Wish him luck? Thought you were ambushed by the knight. What? I'm not quite sure what Conrad is going on about here. Maybe he's just losing it. Helena's diary fragment also almost complete. We were given shovels to clean the neighborhood and pile everything up, the rubble and the dead in their containers. We then moved this to a nearby site where other piles were being incinerated. As I did what I was told, I felt like I had so many narrow escapes. Every threat to my life seemed to boost my eagerness to survive. Things lose sense by the day, and this confusion seems to be crippling the invaders as well. I hope we can find a way to leave soon so we can just put all of this behind us. Okay. I thought there was something. Well, we found a handler echo, technically the second one. I guess the first one was automatic from Conrad. An obscure residue used to supplement the handler's capabilities. The handler can use this to upgrade equipment more efficiently. Effectively, actually. Nice. What is this? Ranger shoulders. Okay. Fashion, maybe? Oh, I did put on these, and I kind of like this. Oh, you can equip it from here. Yeah. I kind of like the look of those shoulders. Most shoulder pads are kind of, I don't know, kind of whatever. But those simple, relatively simple cloth shoulders look decent. I mean, that also looks decent. But yeah, let's go back to the functional ones there. Wait. Are those even? Oh. Yeah. Citadel Warrior shoulders, right. For the base weapon damage, of course. Okay. Oh, right. At one point we also got this, somehow. Only our second amulet. Hold on. Let's go to the proper equip screen. Yeah. Oh, no, wait, that's not true. We also found this at some point. Okay. Vulnerable dodge, right, yeah. I did get that, which is just a challenge mode thing, as far as I can tell. I guess I found this a while ago, and then I also found this Amulet of Vitality. You know what? I completely forgot about that. I did see that at one point and then just forgot about it. So yeah, I could have put that on while attempting the boss, and that would have made it so that I could probably survive just about every one of their attacks with at least some health left. But of course, you know, I would have run out of healing before even dealing 10% of their health. So that wouldn't have helped really, but it is an option. I think I'm gonna continue going for the minus 0.5 stamina regen delay, because that's actually a pretty huge boost. Without that, we'd be at almost 2 seconds delay. Yeah, much happier this way. Okay, so we cannot actually ascend further, right? This is not gonna open. No way to interact with that. Although, that being said, wait a second. Surely I'm just gonna fall to my death. Oh, God damn. If I had jumped, though, I mean, that wasn't very far to jump. Unless they put up an invisible wall there specifically. That should totally work. I mean, I gotta try that. I kind of wish I had put my Mirage a little bit further along. But, well, it's what it is. Oh, he didn't even turn invisible. Interesting. Spectre Scarf, alright. Oh, is that actually... It totally is. 3 intelligence, 15% critical damage. Okay. I don't know, the increases to critical damage I've seen so far have been kind of underwhelming. Ah. I saw you. Ow, wow, those arrows deal a lot of damage. Oh, and wait, we're occasionally actually still leeching 9 health. Never mind then. I guess it's a matter of hitting with your main or offhand, even though this is a dual-wielding weapon that just combines them. But yeah, you're supposed to deal only like 35% offhand damage, right? I think that's what it said somewhere at some point. But there is a skill or a perk that increases that. I thought that was specifically referring to just wielding 2 separate weapons, one in your main, one in your offhand. Not that I even tried whether that's an option. You can totally make this, of course you can. There better be something up here. That was way too obvious. And ultimately pretty easy to do. Come on, please. And this seems to... Oh, actually, never mind. It's not going on for that much longer. I couldn't quite see the top, or maybe I could have seen the top from where I started. Oh no, but we can't go higher than this. Oh, that's so unfortunate. That would have been such a cool secret. To actually go to the top of this building? To the roof of it? And now I'm probably gonna die trying to make my way back to the... Oh god, well, not here. Trying to make my way back to where we're supposed to go. Oh well. Oh well. Yeah, anyway. Okay, so... I guess since we're still occasionally leeching 9.1, if I saw that correctly, health, that means that, yeah, really the difference between 50 and 20 life leech rating, or even 20 and 70, I guess, as we've seen, is almost negligible, which is certainly odd. Oh god, I'm so dead. I mean, oh, never mind, I actually managed to land on the railing. Miraculously. I think we're just one level below where we started, just about. Or was that actually just an enemy drop? It's also possible. Possible? Yeah, I think this is where we came in. It sure is. Okay, awesome. There's a ghost, alright. Yep, there are more enemies. Hello. Just one of you guys. Actually a mage version. Uh-oh. Oh god, please get him. Nope. That's honestly kind of bullshit. How they can just create a trap right in front of them, where you're gonna automatically trigger it. Pretty mean. Thankfully you can kind of scout ahead for any upcoming enemies, and you will obviously also hear them ahead of time. Okay, we're basically at the bottom. Is there... that's just death. Clearly, okay. We don't want to drop down that way. Oh, hello, ghost coming out of the wall. Jeez. Ring of Colossus. Huh. +2 Constitution and +10% Constitution. Okay. Also, we leveled up at some point? Oh, wait, what? We leveled up twice? No way. I didn't level up twice. I did hit level 10, that's true, but I was 9 for a while. What? I mean, I'll take it, but I don't really understand it. Constitution 10? Yeah. I mean, I feel better having strength and constitution balanced like this. Sure. And our damage is fine. Obviously, more damage would always be better. More damage is never not better. Oh, there's... Actually, wait. There's a lower level. Oh, wait, yeah. I don't know why I thought... Well, I just assumed that this bridge here marked the lowest level, and somehow I thought there was a way that over there. Never mind. Yeah, obviously down there is still death. We got a path here. One of you guys. Okay. I still haven't used magic to see how much mana I drain. If that's the same amount as for health. Which would be pretty good, because obviously we only have well, yeah, less than 100 mana compared to our 100 health, 400 health, so actually 475 now. So we would be filling up our mana bar a lot faster. But maybe that scales differently or something. Oh, hello. Always look behind every single corner. Okay, there's some... Yep, there's streets down there with people and everything. Ooh, is this actually... Whoa, how did we end up here? That is crazy. And also perfect, because that's where I decided to place my Mirage. That's amazing. So we got... Yeah, I mean, I guess I can kind of see how we looped all the way around here. What have we here? Below us there is that gate. Also, I hear a certain hum. I think that could be an anomaly, maybe? Oh god. Hey there. Oh wow, that's the first time I saw the actual frost effect happening. And I barely really get to take a look at the enemy. Okay. What's this then? Oh, does that open the gate underneath, actually, just... No? If that is it, that is it. But it's not open, so... What did I do? Was I supposed to see? Maybe I was. There's another one of those creepy skeleton monsters. Maybe something did open. Or maybe we can open that gate now or something. It's easy enough to check, of course. I did kick this, right? Yeah. Oh, where's the archer that was shooting me before? This is not open. And it cannot be interacted, so... Yeah, this guy's just gone? What's up with that? He was shooting me before, so... Weird. Well then. I guess we don't need to be down here, so... Doesn't really matter what happened to that guy. Let me just check one more time that I'm not just missing something very obvious. I mean, there's nothing open up in this room, right? Can we interact with this again? We can. I mean, that would have just undone whatever I did earlier, unless it's a time thing. Let's assume that pulling this once is what we want. So let's see where else we can go. Oh, well, I mean, we can only really drop down, and then what? Right, I was also scanning because I thought I heard the hum at some point. Didn't I do that? We can definitely drop down here, but then we're just, well, down there. It also looks survivable. Is it though? Oh, I guess so. Oh god. Please attack in the direction indicated. Thank you very much. Wait, oh, that's just this? Oh. Wait. No. Interesting. Oh, I see. So we were about there. And we saw that enemy. Okay, well, that's not very helpful then, but at least that explains how we can get back up. Oh, wait, is the insect here but invisible or something? Because there is supposed to be an insect here. Uh-oh. So that just happens sometimes, I guess? Enemies getting stuck. It's probably not invisible, but underneath the floor or something. So that must be what happened with that one insect in the staircase in the winding city streets. Where it just got stuck above the ceiling, basically. Making me believe that there was a second path there, when there really wasn't. You'd really think that this lever... Maybe it opened that gate over there that we can see. You'd really think that this lever creating this ominous rumbling would have opened this gate here, but nope. In fact, that still doesn't look like it's ever going to open. Okay, let's see. So, dropping down here, that's... Yeah, that's just that area. Okay, so we can't drop down to anywhere new. Oh, but can we actually... Wait. Can we go out here? It doesn't look like it. That is way too narrow. Come on, game. Don't do this to me. Unless... Wait, is it somehow possible that the gate that we maybe opened on the other side there opens to where the homunculus is? Could that somehow line up? I have absolutely no idea. Like there were several, well, like 2 closed gates. I don't think so though. I really just want to jump out here and down into that alley. Okay, you know what? I'm going to pull this lever again and check. If that other gate, that second gate, you can see through the first one, opened. Or if it's now closed, rather. It is still open, I think? No, wait. There is a gate. There is a gate there. But I think that wasn't there before. So, one more test. If I'm not completely crazy, then the lever should be back in its original position now, so once more. This is like as if we had just pulled it for the first time. Somewhere a door opened. It actually tells you. Okay. So it's supposed to be somewhere else, and not immediately obvious necessarily. Although, yeah, okay, no, that's definitely open now. Yeah. All right. Okay. Problem is, of course, that I'm. Although, wait, do I know maybe where that is? Maybe I do know where that is. I have an idea. I think I... Oh, you know what? Yeah. Yeah. I think I know exactly where it is. Okay. Don't know why I didn't make that connection earlier, but, you know, it's fine. There was that particular path a little bit back this way. Yeah, the insect is somewhere where I can't reach it. It can reach me, but only if I stick around, which I'm not going to, so it's fine. Yeah, here's this place. There's one of those scythe staff wielding guys. Ooh, okay, you know what? That's actually kind of crazy. In fact, that restored most of the mana. Using that attack with the mana leech and connecting all its hits, and that was against a single enemy. That restored most of the mana that using the ability cost. That is actually kind of crazy. And this is the door we just opened. Okay. Alright. And there's one of those guys. Oh, we're still on cooldown. Oh my god. Okay, that's a thing. Right. Completely forgot that cooldown is a factor in abilities, not just mana. Alright, and mana is basically full. So that mana leech is actually incredibly valuable. Wow. Ranger chest guard and gloves. Alright. Do we have a use for that? It is medium armor compared to our light. So... yeah, once again, only half technomancy armor, but... I mean, not even that much better physical defense, but it is better, of course. Stamina +3 or +6 total. What was the other one? Gloves. These look weird. The icon looks weird. Medium armor, exactly the same. Yeah, I'll pass. I'll take a look. Yeah, okay, they're just not nearly as shiny as the icon suggests, but a bit weird looking. But then again, that's perfectly in character for the game. Man, I really wish I could just use those. I don't know, there's something about this shoulder design that speaks to me. Much more so than those things. But oh well, that's fine. I just wish we could open this for, you know, just to make things a little bit more convenient, but we'll see what's even beyond this point. Oh, it's an elevator. Sure, are we gonna go up? We are, okay, good. Oh, I didn't check underneath this one for elevator secrets. Oh, also this one didn't go up very far at all. Did I send the elevator down? I did. I guess that might be good. I can lock onto you, so you're just an enemy. No one's trying to ambush me here. Good. Oh, and I don't know if I showed up the charged. Oh well, weren't phased very much. I guess those guys don't look like they would stagger easily. But yeah, the charged R2 for the Kama is actually pretty sick as well. Pretty sickle, you could say, if you wanted to. But you don't have to. Let's see here. We're now above... Yeah, above that whole area there. Hello? Oh no. I saw this tiny little thing sticking out here, and for a moment I thought it was a ladder, but obviously it's way too small. What am I thinking? I guess I was confused about the perspective or something. Don't mind me. Also, this looked like it could be a path somewhere, but... Oh, wait, what? Well, whenever you see a weird dead end, and also when you hear a particularly strong humming in the background, check for anomalies. This was a complete fluke, and I could have easily missed this one. Maybe it's gonna become second nature eventually. Habitation. This must have been intended as a densely populated area, probably for a lower social class. But there is a certain charm in the crammed alleyways and staircases leading from one potential life to another. Lives piled one on top of another, lives affecting one another. In other places of the structure, you'd be lucky to see another person in months, sometimes years. Makes you wonder why they built it this big in the first place, right? Okay. One path continues, and we're moving ever further away from the beginning of the zone where there are still unconnected paths and uncollected items. What's going on over that way? What is going on there? Oh, that's a massive building. That's just completely black, just a silhouette. I was wondering if there were just floating random structures in the background there, but I mean they are kind of. I don't know if they're floating, but they're, yeah. The black mass in the middle there is actually just the outline of another building. Yeah, okay. We're gonna go to those places? Maybe? I guess it's mostly due to the darkness and the rain making, you know, just reducing visibility, and the fact that we have been inside pretty cramped alleyways up until now, basically. But this whole zone, of course, has felt a lot more... a lot smaller, a lot more claustrophobic, oh my god, what the heck is that? Than the previous ones that were just so wide open with such incredible far sightlines, you know. Upper splitter? No, upgrade splitter. What the heck? Giant spider? Am I supposed to fight you right now, or try to avoid you? That's definitely gotta be an enemy we climb, right? Oh, it's seen me. Oh no. Can I come here? It totally can. Of course it can. Yikes. And of course it has a spooky head. Oh god. Well, actually, never mind, I damaged it quite a bit. Oh god. I think it's frozen? Yeah, it's just that the effect is kind of floating in nowhere. Like, ugh, it's got these tiny human legs at on its butt. It's not unsettling at all. Huh? Oh. Oh, that attack was cut short? Was I interrupted? I don't know. I'm also totally getting stuck on its body, by the way. In case you're wondering why I'm not moving. Okay, weird. And no, we did not climb that thing. Which, honestly, I guess I'm kind of glad. Ring of Lifesteal. Well, well, well. Recipe unlocked. I didn't catch what that was, but that's okay. Is the ground covered in spiderwebs here? Yeah, I think it is actually. Ew. That's gross. So it definitely felt like I was moving very slowly here. Yeah. Still spawning more? No, okay, they're gone now. Alright, well, that was not so bad. That looked very spooky, but thankfully wasn't so bad. Lifesteal. Didn't we have that before? Oh, plus 100 health leech rating and 3 agility. Wow. Okay. Can you please give me more than 2 ring slots? There's room, you know. At least give me a third one. Experience amplification by 10%. You know what? I mean, as nice as that is, it's only 10% and we can always just kill more enemies. And it seems like, you know, the game doesn't really reward grinding a lot. I mean, I guess up to a point, but, you know, with experience dropping off massively after either reaching a certain level or killing certain enemies a number of times, you know, it's definitely discouraged after a point anyway. And 3 agility and 100 health leech. I mean, I'm gonna put it on and see if the leech rating actually makes a big difference. That is assuming that I can't even tell. But it seemed to be like 9.1 main hand and 3.1 or so for the offhand hits. So let's see. I mean, plus 100 should make a big difference, right? You'd think. Hello there. Oh, it's one of you guys. Yeah, okay, I mean, it's not as big of an increase as you would think. I saw 11 as the higher number, I think. I mean, 3 agility by itself is nice. That's a nice extra chunk of crit, if nothing else. Let's see here. We're at 34% critical chance. I mean, that's pretty massive. Yeah. 18 plus 8. 34 crit, 42 extra stamina. Yeah, I'm doing really, really good in that regard as well. Down to 1.2 second stamina delay. Movement speed is up by 1.8%. I mean, it's still not amazing, but also 5.5% melee swing speed. That's pretty good. Yeah. That is quite good. 120 life health leech rating. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I guess I'm mainly going to keep the ring on for now for the extra agility, and not so much the life leech rating, which is just... It's just so weird to me that higher values do so little. I guess in a way it's nice that you really only need... Hello there. A tiny little bit for it to have a pretty noticeable effect, and then, you know, you don't need to worry about stacking it super high before it becomes useful. I saw the elevator down there, but I think this is a bit more hidden, so I don't know. I guess I'm gonna check this out now. This bridge. What can we see here? Can we see anything? I mean, not really. If visibility was low before, then it's almost zero through these tiny windows. So yeah, I guess we'll just run ahead. Ooh, what's going on here? Oh, this looks a bit scary, and by a bit I mean very. That's an elevator. Oh, okay. So probably not a boss room, right? We're also actually somehow getting closer to the other destination and getting further away from the first one, from the one that I thought we were approaching here. Okay, is this gonna just go to a new zone straight away? Yes. Do I want to? I mean, I guess, yeah. Yeah. In case it gives me another homunculus right at the beginning of the zone again. I mean, so far that's been mostly the case. Really, the only exception being the upper blocks, where the game was really mean and made me fight some pretty scary enemies. Oh god. Frame rate? What the heck? Oh, okay. Wow, that took a moment to stabilize. Holy... Holy crap, I thought we were in trouble here, but... No, we are back to 60 now. What happened here? Did that fall over? Was that always supposed to look that way? Oh. Well, this is a different look for sure. I mean, it's basically back to the same general open area, you know, as the monastery. Those structures look a bit more, I don't know, abstract. I guess they are still buildings of sorts, but definitely much less like regular human buildings. Can I have my homunculus? And can I have my stable frame rate, please? Okay, so the game does not want me looking... does not like me looking in this direction. I guess you can see the frame rate. Well, if you can, it's very tiny in the top right corner. 48, 50... yeah, I don't know. Okay, it's 60 in this direction. But only about 50 in this. Yeah, that's not great. It's definitely... we can see the stuttering. Upgrade module, okay, that's a higher level upgrade material. That's nice and all. I might have to look into some graphical settings. In fact, why don't I do that right now? Mostly, let's see here, graphics. And I set this to quality. Let's maybe go balanced and see if that is enough. It is. We're at 6. Well, no, I spoke too soon. 58. I mean, that's 60. Oh, we're still 50 here. Okay. Yeah, I might need to do some fiddling for next time, or for when I'm ready to actually enter this area. Okay, that's just more of those guys? No. I think they're maybe a little bit different. Oh god. Okay, never mind. That dude is way tougher. Oh, and he one-shot me. Of course he would. And there's a big guy stalking back there. Okay, well... This is definitely a higher level area. I mean, by far the highest level. I was not making any kind of dent in that enemy's health bar. Which is obviously not very encouraging. I'm probably gonna respawn... Wait, actually, never mind. I'm gonna respawn here. I don't know why I thought for a moment that I might respawn at the entrance of the new zone. So that's unfortunate that we don't have a quick way back there. I would actually quite like that. But we might have a situation like with the upper blocks, where we actually have to defeat at least an enemy or two that are too close to the homunculus otherwise. Although I don't know if maybe just luring enemies away is enough, if you have to kill them, or if they just can't be too close to the homunculus location. But even then I'm not quite sure how I would do it. Hello there. Also, alright, there was this guy here. Get wrecked. Alright, there was this elevator that I guess I conveniently sent back down. Does not appear to be anything below, although I couldn't really get a very good look. Oh, that item wasn't there before. What the heck? Or did I miss that somehow? There's no way. I wouldn't have missed that. Surely not. What was that? Just 2 leaves? Weird, but okay. Did we find anything new here? No. Backpack, items... Oh. Oh, crafting I wanted to check. Wait. It definitely said that I unlocked some sort of recipe. Oh, but maybe that's not... okay, I guess... I mean, it doesn't show anything here, so... I guess it's not a crafting recipe, but manufacturing recipe for handler. I think that's a thing as well. Unlocking more crystals for her to craft. Do we still have the echo? Yes. Okay. So that does not go away when you die, right? It's not like these unstable perk essences or... yeah. Okay. Well, of course the ugly spider thing is back and it's actually stuck. Surely it cannot follow me in here. I mean, that would be absurd. Definitely doesn't seem to be able to come in here. I mean, we got the recipe unlocked from it. And while it wasn't dangerous, I also don't think I actually got hit. So, I'm sure it could deal a lot of damage if I did get hit. So, let's not risk anything and let's actually check what's up this elevator. Because I would certainly not mind unlocking some sort of shortcut. Oh, it's another short one. Okay. Unlocking a bit of a shortcut to, you know, somewhere before attempting that dangerous new area again, or fighting the big spider again, just to see if repeat kills are worth it. The rain has stopped. There's an elevator here that we actually have to call first, which is unusual. Okay. Seems like that's all that's here. This one seems to be traveling for a while. No, I wanted to sneak up, but I didn't. Okay. Very dark. Actually, let's use one of these glow bugs for the first time. Specifically put them on the hotbar to use. Ability Splinter, hello, okay. Oh, we're finally on these walkways. Wow, okay. Oh, hi there, Ghost. Are you gonna move out of the way? Or not? And I kind of want the item that you're guarding, but at the same time, I would also rather not fall off trying to get to it, so I'm gonna remember that that's there and just try to find a shortcut somewhere before trying anything tricky. That's fair, isn't it? There's another walkway over that way, over somewhere. Oh god, and there was more than one enemy here. Crap, that scared me a little bit. It's okay. Glowbug, thank you. I mean, I guess I can probably just jump that. But again, if I fall, that's Stop. Stop it, you stupid son of a ghost. Oh, okay, no, that's just another series of platforms, or another level of the platforms here. Yeah, okay, so no need to jump that. That's the first one of those ugly big guys that we fought. Oh no. Mage. Don't heal up, please. Okay. Stop spawning your stupid traps underneath me. That's just not fair. Come on. Oh. Hi there. Yeah, absolutely wrecked. 30% crit chance, or 35%. That's wild. Another ability splinter. That's an enemy. Let's actually be sneaky. Okay, I'll take that. Let's continue being sneaky just in case. I mean, I don't know why that guy wasn't facing me. Wait. Oh, this is... Yeah, okay, this is finally back to the central homunculus room. Okay. Yep, there it is. Can we interact with it through the wall? No. But we should be able to just open this. Wait. Interact, please? Interact, please? Okay, another case where you actually had to be closer to actually interact with it. Even though the prompt was there. Okay, so that's... yeah. Then we're back here. Right, so that removed my temporary checkpoint, but that's okay. It's a bit of a run back to that other zone. But I guess it's still... I mean, there aren't that many enemies to deal with. Mostly I want to go back and pick up that item. Yeah, let's actually do that. Let's see here. Right, let's just back here. We knew that.
Hello.
Oh, right. Also, I forgot that you were here. So, nice. Hand synchronized, level 2. But yeah. Oh, our bow is only level 1, but... what does it take to upgrade? 2 upgrade splinters out of our... We must have 60? Yeah, okay. Let's upgrade the bow, even though I've never actually used it. I don't know. I just feel like ammo is so limited. But, yeah. Also, the stamina leech rating is obviously completely wasted on this. It's really unfortunate that you cannot at least use it for extra stats while it's equipped. At least not from what it looks like. What would make sense for the bow? Blunt armor, critical chance, 1%. Well, I mean, those are really too weak to make a difference. Decay status effect on the bow? I don't know. Health leech, I mean, better than stamina leech, I guess. Heat status to make them burn. Sharp armor pen, I mean, at least that would affect... We have 11 of these. I mean, just on the off chance that it actually does somehow affect the main weapon. Yes. Let's just go with the sharp armor pen. Which is also, I mean, yeah, and the bow itself also deals sharp. Because sharp and piercing are just the same here. Right. Let's just do that. And I guess, secondary... Yeah, no, we don't have any penetration while the bow itself is not active. I mean, I figured as much. Why would that be different from the way the leech rating is handled? But, you know. Okay, so we got our main path forward that way. But I'll just head back. I mean, I didn't rest at the homunculus, did I? So enemies should not be back. Oh, there was also an anomaly up on these catwalks, right? Yeah, it's right over there. That makes sense. On that little balcony overlooking something. And again, you can hear the hum. Yep. Terror. Well, this place is a bit terrifying. The asylum's once sterile operating theaters now bear witness to grotesque amalgamations of flesh and metal. as madness seeks to forge a perverse harmony through unholy means. The stench of decay and chemicals pervades every corner, mingling with the metallic tang of blood and the acrid odor of fear. Amidst the flickering lights and shadowed corners, whispers speak of a deranged pursuit, an obsession with unlocking a cosmic order through abominable acts, where ethics have long been abandoned in favor of a twisted vision of divine symmetry. It's hard to tell who is more mad, the conductors or the patients. In some sense here, there is an achieved symmetry, a symmetry of torture. Yikes. Okay, I don't even want to know more about whatever the heck that's talking about. Now, where was that item? Right here. Okay. Can we just jump onto this railing and be relatively safe? Not really? Okay, that works. And it was just experience, but a decent chunk, so I'm not mad. Also, since we're here and the enemies are still dead, and yeah, once again we've crossed the 1 hour mark, but whatever. I am going to head back, and I guess, what was there? Was there another thing to do? Or just that scary new zone? I almost feel like that was a second thing I was considering going back for, but maybe not. No. I guess it's really just that. Oh, the spider. Trying to fight that again. Okay, we almost had a run-in with the ghost again. Oh, wait. Someone sent the elevator back down. Oh, inconvenient. Oh, but this one's a short one. Right. Down, please. Thank you. I mean, I kind of want to fight the spider again, but this might also be really awkward. You know what? Let's maybe focus on the more important and more interesting parts. If I can find the ladder again, here it is. You can actually warp up this one. Okay, was it that long? I don't know. Anyway, if we could find a homunculus in this new area, that would be huge, of course. I would really like to be able to do that. Oh, you know what? I should actually be able to. That is, just put my Mirage down there because we reset it. I can absolutely do that, and I will. And then I guess next time we're going to be doing a little bit of high-level stuff exploration. No, I didn't look underneath this platform. I should have absolutely. Well, yeah, that's fine. That's okay. Alright, that also means that I will actually have to look into the frame rate issues here. Clearly something about this... Oh god, this area is less optimized. Oh, this is bad. Ouch. Poor eyeballs. Okay. Ooh. Fascinating. I also want to drop down there. For now, though, let's see. Can we place our Mirage just here? Totally can. Okay. I guess I could have put it. Could have put it a bit further forward, because we're probably going to be dying a lot here. That does not kill you. Okay. Well, interesting, but that by itself unfortunately doesn't mean anything, as we know from painful experience. Some interesting geometry, though. Can we just drop down to the lower level? I mean, yeah, we can. Oh. Well, we could if there wasn't actually invisible floor preventing us from dropping in the first place. Still not getting killed, though. I mean, if nothing else, this looks really cool. But yeah, I'm pretty sure this is not going to lead anywhere, unfortunately. Oh well. What's our scanner say? Are we getting close to anything? Or just further away from everything? 1500. And 1400. Actually, I mean, I guess maybe we're getting closer to this one. Okay, yep. Level geometry is not what it seems around here. The next platform down is definitely too far. So, yeah. Well, this was interesting, but... Oh, it didn't even allow me to jump. Oh well. Just walk off into the abyss. That's fine. Right, we're back here. Yeah, I'll just fiddle with graphic settings until we get a smooth frame rate here next time for my own benefit, if nothing else. And then we'll just look around at the very least until we can find a homunculus here. If we can activate it, even, that's gonna remain to be seen. I guess I can try killing that first normal enemy here, but that looked... It looked like I was dealing just about as much damage to that guy as I was to that boss. So, and I was being one-shot by it just the same. So, yeah, that might not be happening. Our best, or only chance really might be to just run away from everything, or sneak away from everything. We'll see. Either way, I mean, this is interesting, for sure. And a different kind of challenge, if nothing else. For the time being, I thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment, and I shall see you real soon. Bye-bye.